So I chose betray too. No, why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
What the hell is going on here? How is this possible? Like, only I should know this. Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't... What's going on? When Fi and I chose ally, Alice picked betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
At this time I chose betray, and her vote changed to ally. Why? What was different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen betray and chosen ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what had just happened was what the fuck? But what had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Yeah, that's right. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out the rock. Right after that, Alice throws down a paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. Go back in time and decide to cheat the rock, paper, scissors game, just like that. This time Alice chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine, cause it still makes sense. My actions in the past caused Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it! I lose, and I'm pissed off. So once again, I go back in time to try and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. Oh boy, when I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a paper... I threw out... paper of scissors? I throw out a pair of scissors. But... what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously there's no cause and effect here. Since Alice's choice was in the past, and mine was in the quote-unquote future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? but... Oh my god, what the hell, Sigma? It wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? I just... You tell me, Sigma! You tell me what the hell is going on here! You're talking here about all this stuff as if it's no surprise to you! You have time-traveling powers too and you never told me? No, wait. Wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? Oh, well, that is what I'm asking you! Oh god, what the hell? Oh god, this is gonna turn out to be even more difficult than I thought it will. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, like I said before, and this is gonna turn out to be more difficult than I thought it will. And it is most definitely, like at this point, it is most definitely because Alice chose something different than before, and like Sigma said, we don't even know why. It's not even a cause and effect thing over here, at least from what we are aware of. And that kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right. Of course. Time travel is impossible. There is absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true,
the best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey! Did you have a stroke or something?
Oh. Sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Yeah. You're right.
You're right? What in God's name is wrong with you?
Sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about this.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left. And it stabbed me right through the heart. Oh god. What would have happened if we chose to betray the first time? I guess the opposite would have happened if we chose ally the second time. We would get betrayed by Alice and she would say the whole, in order to maximize BP we have to choose betray, and we would notice the difference. What would have made Alice change her mind? We went back all the way here and we didn't change anything in the past. It all stayed the same prior to this moment. Like something must have changed her mind. The only way I find this possible is if she has time-traveling powers like Sigma? Did she change her mind and wanted to choose ally now? In order to partner up with Sigma? So does that mean that I should have chosen ally again? Oh god, what have I done? I could have chosen ally and there would have been a different outcome. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. down with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
An interest in Clover? Who?
What? No.
I don't even know how to say that out loud. It's like woo? Is it like that? I don't remember.
That's not... No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Tenmyouji, do you happen to know Clover?
Oh, I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio, Quark and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing ally. Now that we were all fishing, we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Huh. Maybe he really did want to choose Betray first. Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate? And we'll die?
Correct, Ziggy. Full marks.
So, Phi had been right. What had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out?
Huh. I guess she really never thought of it. Or maybe she did think of it last time? No. It has to be the same, or I guess she never really thought of the possibility of death penalty?
It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Yeah. I guess so.
Why?
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it. When did they change?
Alright, seems that everyone has the same setup as last time. That's good.
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
I need to think about this a little bit. If we are talking about going back in the past, and things change without us causing anything to happen, like say what we had before with Alice, her choosing Ella instead of Betray, even if we did nothing different to make that happen. That could mean that this is all a mental thing, that is only, like, it can only be restricted to the people that are in this Nonary game. If we are to see a change coming from Zero, however, in the Nonary game, or like a change in pairs or something like that, then that would mean that Zero also has control over all this stuff, with time traveling and all that. But if it's only coming from the participants, then it's only from the participants.
With all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right?
No, please, Zero, don't go. We need you!
I'll never see you guys again.
Oh, shut it. You don't really mean it.
Did you really think I was gonna cry?
No, I wasn't. Now shut up and get out of here, you ass.
Suckers!
How about you suck some of this, you virtual made-in-China asswipe?
As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
Get out of here already!
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That's really gross, Dio. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So... what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Right. Well, we can go around and talk to each other, you know, talk this through so that we all cooperate and nobody dies. Granted, I don't think that me, Sigma, or Phi have the right to say that so much, but still. Let's just say that we are learning from our mistakes. Sorta. Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
I slid into my car I stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And 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 again. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Ugh, what are you doing here?
Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyouji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
Ironic.
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less? I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
You know what's funny? He doesn't want to take your side even if you were to choose ally and only have 1 BP. What does that tell you if you were to choose betray and won a lot of points?
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again.
Suddenly,
There you are! You have to come with me!
What's wrong?
We found something really bad in the crew quarters!
whoa, 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 calm down there, buddy. You're sounding like you found a bomb or something.
Something?
Bad.
Just hurry! It'll make sense when you see it!
Quark was forced into the room, followed quickly by me, Alice, Tenmyouji, and Dio. He said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The 4 of us crouched down and followed his finger. There it was. What the hell is this? Oh, I've seen this thing before.
A bomb!
Bomb? Well, that just makes me speechless.
At least that's what Mr. K said.
Bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it had been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to get everybody else in here now.
No, it's okay. Mr. K's already getting them. They should be here really soon.
See? Where is it? You said there was a bomb.
Quark had barely closed his mouth when the rest of our fellow captives exploded into the room. Okay, well, don't say exploded! K gently shouldered them aside and pointed to the bomb.
There it is. You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another, all suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch.
Oh. Well, you seem to be pretty knowledgeable of this stuff, Alice.
If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
It was me. I found it while Quark and I were investigating this area. We split up to collect the rest of you.
How did you know it was a bomb?
I have seen it before.
You have seen it?
When?
I'm not sure.
Because of the amnesia?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? We don't even know if it's a real bomb. Are you gonna tell me you believe that guy who can't remember his own fucking name knows a bomb when he sees it?
No. Kay is right. That's a bomb, I'm sure of it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Well, what are our options this time?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Alright, Phi quickly laid out our choices. Alright, let's recap. Option A. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover, cyan, and go through the green door. Tenmyouji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the red door. K and Quark, cyan, pair up with Phi, magenta, and go through the blue door. Option B. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Phi, magenta, and go through the red door. Tenmyouji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Clover, cyan, and go through the blue door. K and Quark, cyan, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the green door. Option C, and the last one. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the blue door. Tenmyouji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Phi, magenta, and open the green door. K and Quark, cyan, pair up with Clover, cyan, and open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Then can I decide this time?
Well, I guess, since you have 1 BP left. But Tenmyouji also has like 1 BP, so who is going to decide? That or maybe majority vote? Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyouji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyouji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance.
Oh, that is a lovely thought. Though it is a bit risky as well. You really want to go with Clover, eh?
I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Huh.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay, too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with 5. As far as how I felt about that... yeah, sure, why not? I mean, we can take a good look at the Radical 6 cure as well. See if there's only 1 bottle or more. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any problems with it.
There were no objections.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Kay, Quark, and Alice headed for the green door, while Tenmyouji, Dio, and Clover ran toward the blue one. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Fi, and I ran to the red chromatic door, and the next stage of the Nonary Game.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.